All right, so last time we sorted minifigures, we did the Marvel wall. If you missed that video, feel free to go back and check out that. Still a long way to go to get these reorganized. I'm thinking today we're gonna do licensed themes. So I think that'll be a lot of fun to actually go through. What's up, everybody? My name is Aaron, I'm the Brick Scavenger. We are reorganizing the insane minifigure wall here. We got a lot of work to do to get this thing back under control. So today I'm thinking we're gonna put licensed figs right here. That will exclude Marvel, exclude DC, it will exclude Star Wars, and then it'll exclude CMFs. So like Simpsons CMFs will go on the CMF area. I don't know if this right here is gonna hold everything because there's kind of a lot. There's all the cartoon stuff, that might include Dimension stuff. We're gonna have, Pirates of the Caribbean, and it's just gonna be maybe Harry Potter. I don't know, it's gonna be a lot. So I don't know if it'll all fit right here, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through these and, look, I already blew it on Marvel. There is Christmas Nebula right there. That's gonna have to move. But like Winnie the Pooh will stay here. Some of this other stuff is gonna have to come down, space, stuff like that. And we're gonna have to feel out what the space looks like, space demands look like for all these licensed figs. We may have to split licensed into animated and not, something like that. So we're gonna start this thing off and then see where we're at. I'll update you guys in a minute. All right, I ran out of time again because I only give myself a certain amount of time to work on this so that I can accomplish other things during the day. I have very quickly realized that there was no way franchised, animated, and not animated was gonna fit on the same section. No chance. So I decided to go with the non-animated kind of live action franchised stuff. This isn't quite as easy as it may seem because, there's so many different ways you can organize things. As a simple example, I wanted to keep all the Dimensions stuff together. So what does Beetlejuice count as? I'm gonna count that as non-animated. Therefore, all of the Dimension stuff needs to go here. But some of this, Sonic, for example, is obviously animated. So this organization is gonna have all sorts of issues with it. But let's go through some of this that we found for this franchised non-animated stuff. We've got the Dimension stuff here, which is super fun. If you guys see mistakes on my wall, let me know. It will help me fix any organizational issues. I ended up putting all of the Wizard of Oz stuff here. I didn't realize just how many NBA I have from the old NBA, but look at all these. Oh my word. You can see coming into frame also is some of the Seinfeld stuff, a whole bunch of the Friends stuff, although I must confess I wasn't sure. Is this Chandler? Is that Janice? Is that Ross? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check on some of that, but look at all that NBA stuff up there. Look at that Kobe. Sweet. Down here we've got Indiana Jones and we've got Pirates of the Caribbean. Some really fun ones in here. Love this Mola Ram right here. I'll show you in a minute. You'll notice a couple of glaring omissions from Pirates of the Caribbean. There's a reason for that, and I will discuss that in a minute as well. But we've got some of the goons from Temple of Doom, Shanghai Chase. That's super fun. I also found Sad Face. Look at this. This is a really cool Indiana Jones, but ay, can you guys see the cracks on that thing? We're gonna have to find another one of those, replace him on my wall, because that's really bad. And then of course Indiana Jones was a little too big, so we got Short Round hanging out by himself over here. I also didn't realize, I'm not a huge Harry Potter guy, but I have a lot of Harry Potter, or had a lot of Harry Potter on the wall, which we'll keep on the wall. Some really fun old ones on here. Even if I'm not a big, look at this glow in the dark one. That's crazy. Even if I'm not a big Harry Potter guy, I still think it's fun to have some of the older ones, just kind of nostalgic purposes. We've got Prince of Persia down here. We've got Lone Ranger down here. Some fun ones there. We've got some Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. And then some of my absolute favorite figs ever, Ghostbusters. Look at that, the librarian. And look at this Tully right here. And the Dana Barrett. Some really fun ones. I think this is like a taxi driver over here. Some really fun ones. So as I back up, again, this is sort of the non-animated franchised wall moving forward. So that's fun. I did find a few duplicates as I went. Some Harry Potter stuff. For some reason, I had 3 of these on the wall. And then this is a really cool figure. I think this is Sand Red Cape. That is really cool. And this, I believe, is a very expensive Harry Potter fig if it's complete. I don't know if the torso is one of the valuable portions of it or not. But anyway, that's that right there. Now, going back to the Pirates of the Caribbean, Davy Jones, clearly not displayed there. I have to make a decision. Oh, the other thing I want to point out as I walk away is Mola Ram here. Okay, so make a mental note of that. So as we talk Davy Jones, I would really like to have Davy Jones somewhere in the city at some point, probably, you know, on the Black Pearl or, you know, something like that. And see, we have some Pirates of the Caribbean figs up here. There's a Marcus right there. You know, so the question then becomes, do you put it only on the ship in the city? Do you only put it on the wall and therefore not in the city? Or do you own 2 copies of it? Like that. I know these are problems that are sort of like, you know, not major problems, but it is a debate in my head on whether or not you need to own 2 copies of Davy Jones, or whether you just don't have one on the wall, or whether you don't have one on the Black Pearl. Like, I don't know. I can't decide. The same thing goes for any sets that you might have. So like all these figs right here that are a part of the Tatooine set, right? Is that good enough? Do you need those on the Star Wars wall as well? And here is the Indiana Jones Temple of Doom. I can't remember what it's called, but the, you know, the coal mining kind of roller coaster. Well, there's Mola Ram right there, right? So now I'm actually debating, I think it'd be fun to have Mola Ram hanging out in the city somewhere. So now do I need 3 Mola Rams? That seems insane. You know, displayed with the set on the Indiana Jones wall and in the city, that's outrageous, right? 3 Mola Rams is completely unnecessary. So now I'm debating in my head, you know, some of these sort of more expensive key figures, how many of them do I really need? Well, need's probably a strong word. How many do I really want? I'm kind of thinking if I've got 2 Mola Rams, it's nice to have one on the wall. I don't really need him there, but I think it would be, you know, more entertaining, kind of had some humor in the city to have Mola Ram, you know, eating an ice cream cone in the city, or have part of the Halloween area, or, you know, something. So in theory, 2 Mola Rams is what I will end up doing, but still debating that. So I've run out of time. We now have the Marvel, you know, on its way, more organized. The franchised, non-animated on its way. We've still got a lot of categories to go. You know, CMFs, animated franchise, Lego themes like Ninjago, stuff like that. This is the CMF wall that still needs attention. You know, it's mostly organized by series number and theme again, but I need to go back and see what accessories I'm missing, things like that. Try to get this a little bit more organized, but we're getting there. I'm actually pleased with this. Spend a little bit of time every day and try to eventually get this thing more organized. It does feel a little overwhelming. We have all these figs that have been pulled off the wall that will eventually have to go back on. Oh, look, another franchise. Oh man, there's more franchise stuff in here. We're gonna have to go through it. I forgot about like all the Big Bang stuff. Oh no. So Maybe Big Bang goes right here for right now. Well, more work to do. We'll update you next time, but you guys get the idea. If you saw mistakes on my wall, please, please, please let me know in the comments. It would really help me get organized. I'm having a ton of fun though. I appreciate you guys being here and supporting the channel. If you're having fun, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and come visit me on Whatnot, Bricklink, and eBay. Links are in the description below. We'll see you next time.